the Xshot Skins Lock Blaster. Part of my excitement, but I don't know if you're like me, but I have been waiting for a blaster like this. You guys for checking out the video. I'm gonna get this thing unboxed. I am excited. It is now Kingdom time.
It's a miracle to be here today. Welcome back. This is Kingdom Corn.
Yes. Man, I am so excited about a blaster like this. Now, here is a funny little story that when I bought this blaster, I took it home and I saw that there was a safety switch as usual, but you guys just might take a notice. If I press this down, yeah, like I'm telling you guys, I took a hammer, I did everything until I finally took it back to Walmart. And then I wanted to trade this in, so I went to the blaster section to get a whole new one, only to notice all the other ones did the same thing. There is no priming. There is no pressing of the safety switch. What the heck is going on with this blaster, y'all? When I was checking it up at Walmart, I also discovered on the box that there is this QR code on all these blasters. You simply scan the code and you go on the website on your phone, and then it gives you a unlock code, which is crazy because if you would have asked me, I would have thought that this was all paint, that this was all painted on. But this blaster is so cool. Xshot has done a very first and put an actual, yeah, that actually spins. It's actually real. But not only is it real, but totally functional. My lock code is 161. I go ahead and put that in there like that. Bam. Yes. And now we are ready to be bad A out here. You guys may have noticed I have been absent for a very long time. Now, you might have noticed as I prime this, I am having quite a bit of trouble. That is because, guys, if you follow my channel, I had an injury to my left arm. It is still trying to recover, so that arm is weak. And then I had a crazy work-related accident, and you guys can see I have got double the scar. I can't twist this all the way around yet, but I got a scar right there, a scar right here. My arms are both jacked up. I'm like turning into an actual Nerf gun now because I'm made out of metal, plastic, whatever you have, guys. It's great. I can't stay away from you guys. Either way, we're gonna push through. I thank you tremendously, guys, for all your support. All your encouragement has been great along the line, trying to get back better. And I have no problem going through the pain to get these reviews and be here in this kingdom to keep it lit. On that note, go ahead, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because without you guys, there is no kingdom, and it's definitely not lit. So, without further ado, if you guys haven't seen the awesomeness already for this blaster, and I don't know what to tell you, the look of this blaster catches your attention by itself. But the fact that I have been waiting for a lever action blaster like this, it reminds me of the Overwatch Reaver blaster. You can check that out. But mainly, my favorite Nerf blaster, and I don't know if I've told you guys this, is that Nerf slingshot. It's like this, but you can do tricks with it. I don't know how much trick action I can get out of this one, but I got two bad arms, y'all. Bear with me. Yeah, I think I can handle something like that. Oh, gosh. I'm just going to stay away from that until I get it a little better. But, come on now. Awesomeness. Now, the sling fire, I would say it's a little lighter and even more flimsy. But on a blaster like that, normally flimsy isn't good. But for some reason on the slingshot, this thing being a little flimsy allows you just more range with it, because it just feels a lot easier in your hand compared to something more stiff such as this. But you guys can see it did not take a lot to get the hang of doing all this cool Terminator T-800 style stuff with this blaster. So you guys can see why this is one of my favorites. There is also the Scavenger Blaster, which is kind of an upgrade to the Slingshot. That's pretty awesome as well. So I just want to put a shout out to that blaster, as well. Aside from me geeking up, I just want to go over the basic function. Of course, again, we have this cool, awesome lock. We have the lever action over here, the safety switch right here. We have the awesome look, great color scheme. Reminds me of the Nerf Ultra line, but we won't get into that because there are mixed opinions. Don't want to ruin this for you so you can't unsee it. But there are some good Ultra Blasters. But this here is another reason, looking at the box, why I thought this was an amazingly intriguing blaster. Because I thought from the box you could push it out and then load it Wild West style. But it's not really the case. So you have to actually use like both hands. And you saw the sloppy way in which you pull this out. I don't have it with me right now, but it comes with some, basic style darts. I believe there are 8. Yeah, sorry guys, there are 8 different cylinders in here on this barrel, and that's a pretty hefty number for a shotgun style blaster. Now, I really wish there was a more, no, I really just wish there was a better way that they did this. So, of course, I guess every awesome blaster will have its downsides, but I mean, imagine being in a battle and you have to reload and do all of this junk. There we go. On the other hand, it is also a good thing that you don't necessarily even have to fiddle with this every time. If you are in a heated battle, it is pretty simple to take your dart and just slide it. Inside of here, there is a groove right here, and basically it is pretty much probably meant for sliding that dart right there, and it spins pretty easy. And you can turn it around and just slide them on in. May take some really cool Clint Eastwood style skill to get good with that, but I just love how we get double the amount of darts compared to how many that it actually holds. Xshot, they do things such as that, not to throw any shade, but the fact is a lot of times Hasbro blasters, they will only give you the bare minimum number of darts. This came with 2 of these packs, so that's an awesome thing. One more. Oh yeah. Love it. Guys, you know what? A lot of times, now that they have a lot of these pro-line style blasters, gel blasters, all this hard-hitting stuff, a lot of times you can get a little bit too adult in the hobby, a little too grown in the hobby, but I feel like this blaster, this thing here, it covers all cylinders. This is a ton of fun to use, and on top of that, I could really see myself going out into the field in a real battle and using this blaster. We have 8 shots out of here for a shotgun style. That is pretty much incredible. And the rate of fire, you can get up to 80 FPS on this blaster. Xshot has definitely, I'll just say somebody there at Xshot, they definitely are a fan of this, because this blaster can only be put together by somebody who knows exactly what they are doing. Woo. Even considering this special lock feature, I mean, this thing can be child proof as long as you don't tell your child or anybody on the field your code, all you have to do is scramble this thing up here. Not only is there the standard safety switch, but there's a lock on it as well. Once again, proving that this blaster, it just covers all cylinders. If you want to, you could leave it unlocked to let anybody mess with it, or you could lock it, and this would be all only for your grown behind playing with Nerf guns. It was only like $15. I have no problem letting and allowing somebody else to wield. Now, normally a blaster that I love, I don't typically want other people to wield this because I don't want this thing to get hurt, to take any damage. But for $15, if anything happens to this blaster, you can go out and buy another one for $15. A great blaster like that for what? $15? Oh man. Xshot, when you consider that price for what you get there, I'm gonna have to go ahead and blow you guys up a 10 out of 10. Woo! And did you guys see any jams? Did you guys see any malfunctions out there? Did you see any skips on that cylinder? The Dark Zone, the Deuce Pro, it's a smaller blaster. It's only got like 4 or so shots, and most of the time it may skip 2 or 3 of those shots. This has 8. I didn't see not one skip the entire time, not through the chronograph test, and also not on my field range test. 10 out of 10. Go pick up this blaster. I highly recommend. Fun and functional, beautiful at that. Man, I am so glad to be back on this channel with a blaster like this one. This is Kingdom Corn. Guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm going back in full force. I love it that I'm finally healing from my injury. I'm gonna get better, and I'll be even more sufficient to wield my Xshot blaster out here. Guys, pick it up. I don't usually tell you what to do, but for $15, pick this bad boy up. As of right now, Xshot, Dark Zone, everyone is releasing all types of blasters, tons of them. So I'm gonna have reviews on as much of this stuff as I possibly can. Until then, you guys stay awesome, stay safe, and have a lot of fun. We out.